Sarah Hawley, and this is your weekly Northland News. Do you want to win $4,999 in tuition? I bet you do. Here is how you can get it. There will be a raffle at the Black and Gold Gala for this prize money. All you have to do is pay $25 for a ticket. You don't have to be present for the drawing on March 5th, and you can buy your ticket online at the welcome desk, or if you're going to the auction, you can purchase the ticket there. Here are the results of the TAPS 4A art competition. In computer rendering art, Molly Sayers received 4th place, Brad Applin received 5th place, and Taquan Wilson received an honorable mention. Ellen Marsh received a 1st and 4th place in painting, and Taylor Brown received 3rd. Ellen Marsh also won 4th and 5th place in mixed media. Ashlyn Templeton received 2nd place in photography, as did Tyler Hazard. Ellen Marsh also won 1st place in senior portfolio, as well as 1st place in on-site drawing. Molly Sayers came in 2nd. And lastly, Hope Larson won 6th in art history, and Melody Townsend received an honorable mention. Now here's AJ with the traffic report.
There's a bus. Hi, I'm AJ Ortonson with your traffic report. And if you think this is dangerous, well, Northland, you don't know where the true danger lies around here. At the four-way stop we have located in Sylvanfield and whatever that other street's named, there's a stop sign, four-way stop to be exact. And you see, most people, they don't stop. They do what's called the AKA rolling stop. Now, as I will demonstrate, a rolling stop occurs when someone is walking, slows down, then continues to go their average pace, while a normal stop is observed by going, stopping, counting to 3, maybe use Mississippi, maybe not. Do what you feel. Then, continuing on your path to righteousness. This is AJ Ortonson with your traffic report. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, AJ. Now here's the weather with Armani.
This is your weekend weather forecast provided by the National Weather Service. For Friday, expect another mild, humid day with temperatures in the mid-70s and mostly cloudy skies. By Saturday, expect a cold front moving in with a 40% chance of scattered showers and a mild morning at 61 degrees before a high in the low 70s. By Sunday morning, expect significantly cooler temperatures with temperatures in the mid-40s and upper 60s. Until then, keep your eyes on the sky.
Thanks, Armani. Now it's time for Today in History. Today in 1887, Anne Sullivan began teaching 6-year-old Helen Keller, who lost her sight and hearing after severe illness at the age of 19 months. Later in her life, she graduated from college and became an international lecturer and activist. Sullivan, later dubbed the Miracle Worker, remained Helen Keller's interpreter and constant companion until the older woman's death in 1936. Wednesday was Dr. Seuss's birthday. Here's Sydney with more.
Dr. Seuss. Yes, there really was a Dr. Seuss. He was not an official doctor, but his prescription for fun has delighted readers for more than 60 years. Theodore Seuss Geisel, or Ted, was born on March 2, 1904 in Springfield, Massachusetts. His father, Theodore Roberts, and grandfather were brewmasters and enjoyed great financial success for many years. Coupling the continual threats of Prohibition and World War I, the German immigrants Geisels were targets for many slurs with regards to their heritage and livelihoods. In response, they were active participants in the pro-America campaign of World War I. He began to do children's literature and artwork after the war. Bothered by reports of illiteracy of children in the U.S., he decided to publish books that children would have fun reading. Using 220 important words that publishers had chosen, Dr. Seuss wrote The Cat in the Hat, which followed by Green Eggs and Ham. Even after his death in 1991, his books have inspired some blockbuster films and allowed younger generations to discover the joys of not only reading, but also learning important life lessons. Now back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Sydney. Now let's take a look at the weekend preview. The middle school lock-in previously scheduled for March 5th has been canceled and is going to be rescheduled at a later date. The high school fall/winter athletic banquet is on March 3rd at 6 p.m. Middle school math counts is in Miss Whittington's room on March 9th from 3:30 to 4:30. The blood drive is on March 10th in room 725, so come out and donate. For more information, go to northlandchristian.org and click on the activities calendar. And now here's AJ with an interview with Jonathan Fleming.
Hi, I'm AJ Ortonstone here with a student driver. Jonathan Fleming, what does a rolling stop mean to you?
A rolling stop is a pretty everyday term. It's kind of like you slow down, but you don't exactly stop, but it works at most places.
Is it illegal?
Is there a cop watching?
Maybe.
Well, yeah, it's illegal.
There you have it, folks. It's illegal.
Thanks, AJ. And now here's Mary Bree with sports.
Thanks, Sarah. The tennis team had a match February 25th. Taylor Graggart and I, Shelby Perkins, and Victoria Williams all won our matches. Sadly, Andrew Meggs, Matthew Ball, Coco Stewart, and Diana Wilson all played good matches but sadly lost. On a lighter note, on March 1st, Northland played against Concordia. Majority of the team won their matches. They all played out of 22 games and held strong until the end, so good job, Northland. On March 8th, they have a tournament against John Paul XXIII, and it's home and starts at 4:30. The baseball team has a game March 8th against Lutheran South, which is home at 7 o'clock, so make sure you go out and support your boys. On March 11th, they have a game against Navasota that's away and starts at 6. The softball team is hosting an NCS tournament this Friday and Saturday, which is March 4th to 5th. On March 8th, they have a game against Lutheran South, which is away and starts at 4:30, and another game March 8th against Emory at 4:30 and is away. Remember, high school girls, the softball team needs a lot of players, so if you've never even been to a practice or even know how to play softball, they could use all the help that they can get. And if you're interested, email Coach Keeling or Coach Stewart. The varsity and middle school cheer has had practice for tryouts all throughout this week, but tomorrow, March 4th, is the actual tryouts. Check on Northland's website later that night to see the results. Here's Samantha Blanchard to tell us what she thinks about the tryouts this week.
The tryouts go on for about a week, Tuesday through Friday. On Tuesday, the seniors teach the dance and show us the music for the dance. On Wednesday, we learn the cheer. And then Thursday, the day before the actual tryouts, we have mock tryouts where we see the process of the actual tryouts, like what order the girls are going to try out on. The order we use at mock tryouts is the same as the actual tryouts. This year, at the tryouts, we could have cuts. Unlike last year, if we had cuts, it would have been a small team. Knowing that we could have cuts made me try extra hard this year, so I was a little nervous.
The golf team had a tournament February 28th. All did good, but Zach Baldwin placed first place, so good job, Zach. On March 8th, they have another tournament at Lake Windcrest and starts at 8:15. The JV track team has a meet March 3rd at Houston Christian. This Friday and Saturday, March 4th and 5th, the varsity track team has a meet at St. John's High School, and on March 10th, the varsity track team also has a meet at Lutheran South High School. That's all for sports. Back to you, Sarah.
Thanks, Mary Bree. A pep rally was held last Friday in the gym for both middle and high school. The entire school had a great time as the cheerleaders performed their Valentine's Day dance and representatives from each of the grades competed in games. The games included keeping a balloon in the air for as long as possible, as well as a vigorous game of musical chairs. The swim, track, and tennis teams were all presented. Congratulations to the sophomores for winning the elusive Spirit Stick. The deadline for the deposit on the senior Disney trip was 2 weeks ago, but if you forgot to turn your check in, you can still reserve a seat with a $50 fee. So far, 56 seniors are planning on attending this trip. Now here's the teacher fact of the week.
Teacher of the week.
I'm here with the teacher. What is? You're very interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah. What's something interesting that has happened to you in your life?
I had an appendectomy. I was almost bitten by a rattlesnake twice. My memory is somewhat gone at my age, AJ, and so I have to think a little bit about these. So you may have to edit a lot out of this interview because there may be a lot of blank space in there between my thoughts.
Running on the tape.
Oh. I don't know of anything that was really interesting that's happened to me out of the real ordinary. What's your next question?
That's all. That's all the questions we have.
Oh, that's the only question you have?
Thanks, AJ. If you have any information that you'd like to have broadcasted on this news report, please send it to bv_news@northlandchristian.org. I'm Sarah Hawley, hoping you have a great day.